Who threw fat at me? We're back, and Machias has been arrested, and we must break him out.
Because he's got some globby fat that we need for that guy that make the food, whatever the fuck's happening.
I don't know.
I need bacon. This guy's in my way. That's basic, right? Basic, bro?
Pretty much.
Thanks.
Ooh.
Had to hit that at least once.
We've been with this. He's been with us ever since we arrived at Bearheart yesterday afternoon. He's never left our sight.
The hell's your problem?
So if you really believe he was responsible, shouldn't you be arresting us as well? You're wasting your breath.
I know you just want 3 hots in a cot, but that's not happening.
Machias Rangris will be kept in all custody until he's been cleared of all charges against him. We've already contacted the Academy to inform them of this. You kids should just focus on your field study or whatever is the hell you do. And let due process go its course.
Fascist.
Oh, and one more thing. Uses business at the Duke's estate will take longer than expected to complete. I'm afraid he's unable to rejoin you.
There's a parade of military.
What the hell is going on with this place?
That just so happens to block the way. Did this come from Eustace himself, or...?
I couldn't tell you. But I'm just relaying the message that was given to me by the Alberia household from the messenger.
I think they called it a prank.
And don't even think of trying to go to the mansion to see him. I'm definitely not hinting at you what you should be doing. You won't even
He's not on the 2nd floor, 3rd door to the right. If you see a bathroom, you've gone too far.
And don't talk to the butler. He definitely won't help you break in.
He's not the nicest man ever. And the cookies, to die for. Oh, biscuits. Sorry, I forgot what I was.
I'm betting this whole thing is planned out since yesterday. Which means...
It's kind of messed up, but also kind of hilarious, but it's actually pretty messed up.
Which means that the reason Eustace got called away is because they knew that if he were here, he would have been able to prevent Machias' arrest. I assume that's what you were going to say anyway.
Makes sense to me. Fuck, dude, I don't get why this is happening. Why did he get arrested?
Probably because since he's like the governor's son, they want to use him as leverage to get them to make the tax go through or something bullshit.
Are they still stealing from merchants?
Probably. Almost certainly, I'd say.
You'll sign whatever you... You'll sign anything we say. We have your son in prison. You'll sign something for us once.
Ow.
The hell?
I was waiting for something to happen there, but I didn't know if there was a punchline or something.
No.
It's past noon already. We should head back to the hotel.
He's fucked.
If Eustace hasn't left a message for us, then we're going to need to start thinking about other ways to handle this. Like cutting off somebody's head.
You're a Tenno. How do we sneak in?
Oh, damn, they have guards in here, too.
I'm terribly sorry. They threatened me with violence again.
They insisted on conducting a precautionary search as part of their investigation. They're definitely not planting evidence.
I believe that somebody has their underwear stolen.
I believe they're be leaving this evening, but I'm afraid that's all I know. I see.
Yeah, I'd be nervous too. Hey, that's my underwear.
Very sorry to trouble you. I think we should just go.
Okay.
Yes, I agree. So can I turn the shit in already? Earth bell.
Ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding.
Afterward, Rain and the others decided to dine at the restaurant they visited the previous day. However, the soldiers were there as well. Uncertain of what to do, where to go, they eventually settled on planning their next move at the bar at Artisan Street.
We're underage at a bar. They'll never think to look here.
Jeez.
Dusting something.
Oh, it's another inn, technically, but I guess it's a bar, too.
Conversation time.
So, in all likelihood, the reason Machias was arrested was nothing to do with the incident at the fort yesterday. They just wanted him to because his father is the imperial governor and a key figure in the reformist faction. Basically, they wanted a hostage, and they could have an advantage in future negotiations.
That's super fucked up.
That does seem the most plausible explanation.
Kind of funny.
They wouldn't hurt him or anything, would they?
I would be sure. I mean, they're a little stabby, you know. Worst case scenario, he bleeds out in jail.
That's awful. This may well be all fall under the scope of our field study, though. It may be risky, but how about we try to do something about this situation ourselves? I think we should. We can't just abandon him. You're in.
Thank you both.
I think our best bet is to track down Eustace.
Where the fuck is he? Imagine? Alright, what are we doing here?
There's no way he could have possibly been
guards.
in favor.
Damn. I'm the dumb one.
I agree.
Damn it.
This has been made a decision by the Duke Albert himself.
But Eustace is locked up at home. His dad's actually might be doing something bad. Would his brother help?
Rufus? He did have a pleasant demeanor when speaking with Marcius yesterday, so he just might. But he said he had business to take care of in the capital, and there's no telling when he'll be back from that. So,
and I don't remember the voice I made for him, so fuck it.
Yeah, we don't. Nothing we can do.
Got it. Then our only option is to break him out ourselves. That's what the Lotus told me.
Fee? That's a little excessive.
What, you've never done it before? This is the perfect chance to bust him out. He's still at the guardhouse before, they take him to Mex. The fort?
Yeah.
They take him to the fort? Oh, man. That would suck if they got to the fort. I don't think I could take you guys with me.
Well, I can't argue with that, at least. Alright, let's give it a try. Okay, if you're sure. We need to be covert as possible, though. If we get caught, it has to be after Marcius is out safely. If it's before that, there's no way we can talk our way out of this. But the charges against him are obviously false, so if we can get him out safely, they'll be very limited in what they can do to retaliate. Yeah, the Providal Army isn't going to want to do anything that will hurt their image either.
Like arrest this kid?
Shit. If we can manage to get out of Bearhard, we're more or less home free. So no
smoke grenades then. God damn, you guys are lame.
Smoke grenades? You don't carry those around with you, do you?
You don't? What fair maiden doesn't?
I don't even know where to begin listing what's wrong with the statement you just made.
Everything's right about that statement. I ain't some bitch-ass princess.
Hey, Master!
What the hell?
What's with the monsters in the underground waterway like these days?
That should be whack.
It's been 3 months or so since you
last went down there for sport.
Guessing the place probably crawling with them again by now. Though I'm sure I'm not going down there to check it. And it seems pretty obvious that the Provincial Army has no interest in taking care of them.
That's sad. What's my blonde hair to do? How do I even sleep at night knowing those things are called creepy crawly? I'd go take care of myself, but I don't want to mess my hair up.
Haha. Well, if I hear anything from the sort, I'll send a message over to LeGraham and let you know. Sure to make some good scratch.
Scratchy scratch.
Meow meow meow.
Cheers to that, massive. I don't like how
Yeah, that was a little weird.
Why is he calling him master?
I don't know, that's weird. It should be Mr., not Master.
Alright, but I look forward to dropping by Espressos. He's got that weird.
Sure. I'll see you back if you make it. Oh, darn.
Huh? Hey, you guys look like protagonists. Don't see many people dressed like that around y'all. I don't know what to do for this guy. Is he like Vanilla Ice or something? What's happening?
I don't know, you're doing the voice for him.
Those are some fancy red uniforms. You guys students or something?
Oh yes, so we are. We're from Thor's Military Academy in Trista. We're here sent for a field study as part of our curriculum.
Thor's pretty fancy. I've got no idea what it's like for the field study, but sounds like crap. Bearhead's a pretty nice city. You know, fancy stuff and whatever the hell. People eating sap. But, yeah.
I like making him turbo out, it's funny.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Is turboing out normal?
Do you know that blonde-haired man who just left?
Ah.
Oh, Toval? Sure, he's a bracer. A bracer?
The fuck?
They mentioned this a while ago. The bracers are like a guild.
For real? There's bracers? Like, they're active? I thought they were an old thing.
No, I guess they're still around. I haven't seen a bracer in a long time. Probably because there just aren't that many around anymore. Oh, I guess they're kind of like dying out, maybe? I don't know.
Huh.
Yeah, there used to be a guild branch here in Briarheart, but it's been closed for a couple years now. Toval just comes up by train from the Legrand branch every so often. Really? By the way, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I thought I overheard something say about monsters in the underground waterway.
I like to compete in his business.
Oh, that. Well, there's a huge network of waterways beneath the city. Been there for a long, long time now. And it's chock full of monsters. When the guild still had a branch here, the bracers would clear them out.
Grab your smoke grenades.
But nowadays, nobody goes near it. And the waterways are just sort of a stagnating... Yeah, that's the word. under the provincial army's control. Because they're too proud to trouble themselves with fighting monsters, of course, they have too many jazz hands.
Well, that explains their jazz hands and all this other pussy-ass behavior. Kidnapping children.
Supposedly.
We're not children. I mean, we're young adults.
All the way from the east side of the west into the west side. So from the station to somewhere under the Nobles district, I guess. I heard a rumor a while back that it even goes under the Duke's mansion, but that's probably just one of those urban legends.
The fuck? Faye looks so pissed off.
It's like, why won't you let me use my grenades?
She's like, you said I couldn't bring smoke grenades. Well, that was a well-timed clue.
Yeah, an underground waterway built in the Middle Ages that extends all the way to the Noble District?
How much dead stuff do you think's in there?
It's almost too perfect. Seems like it's connected to the Army's guardhouse, too, where my case is being held. The guardhouse itself was probably built in the Middle Ages, too, so there would stand to reason. If we use the waterway, we may be able to rescue him without being discovered. Alright, let's give it a shot.
We turn this fat in or what?
There must be an entrance accessible to the town if the bracers were able to get inside to exterminate the monsters. That's a good point. We should search the whole route between the Noble District and Station Street.
Roger, roger.
I think now I can turn the fat in. Pew! Whoop!
I got fat to deliver!
Got that. Gonna bring that fat.
Come on, man.
Get that fat.
We can see that fat. Fat! Damn!
Very well. That concludes our investigation.
It's on the back of his helmet.
Get in touch with us should you remember anything. Who threw fat at me?
Stare!
Why'd you say stare out loud?
Hey, oh.
Just try not to stick your nose with it don't belong.
Get that.
Phew, they're finally gone.
Seems like they don't want to get involved when we show up.
They claim to be investigating the break-in at Orak's Boot. However...
Bullshit, dude.
It's obvious that their true intentions was to coerce everyone into keeping out of their way. I'll apologize for causing you any trouble. Oh, there's no need to apologize. I am somewhat worried about Lord Eustace now, however. Us too. There's no doubt he's caught on what's going on. We got this. We feel responsible for inconvenience our customers.
You're talking way more than you want.
Would you like me to make you something as compensation?
We appreciate the thought, but here's your fat.
Oh, we don't have time to sit around. We gotta help people.
Oh! Get the meal and take it to Eustace and you solve everything. Alright. Or sneak. No. What if we get locked in the house too?
Yeah.
Let's head to under. Yeah, Faye's got the right idea.
Well, I want to turn the quest in first.
Yeah.
Hello again. You didn't leave, and I don't know why I'm saying hello again. I presume you have the ingredients. Yeah, everything's here and accounted for. Here's your fat. Much obliged. Please make your way over to
Merci.
the table, and I'll prepare the dish immediately.
Oh.
How was it? I call this dish deluxe herb chowder. It's beyond delicious.
Creme de la creme.
I feel a sort of comforting warmth
Something
throughout
like
my
that,
body
right?
after eating it.
Yeah, it's good for like when you get sick.
Ah, I'm pleased to hear that. You did mention this is a rather nostalgic dish. I assume Eustace had it often? That's correct. It was one of his favorite dishes even. To tell us the truth, the one who created this dish was none other than my sister herself. In other words, Lord Eustace's mother.
Yeah!
I see.
She made his favorite dish in a restaurant?
Would you make like that? Would that make you his uncle? Didn't we already know that?
Kind of surprising. Sarcastically, she spoke.
Oh, oops. We didn't tell you two about that, did we? Oh, they didn't know, but he
Oh.
knew. My apologies. I was under the impression that you were all aware. His mother
Me too.
must have been a skilled at cooking if she could think of a dish this delicious.
Ah.
She was indeed. She was even come by to help out here from time to time.
It was hell, but it was delicious.
The first time she made this soup was when Lord Eustace fell ill during his younger years. She went to the church to ask for medicinal herbs, after which she set out inventing a dish that would be both easy for him to digest and enjoyable to eat. Lord Eustace was always at the front of her mind. It does sound like she cared for him deeply.
Sounds pretty dope. I want a mom like. Well, maybe Faye wants a mom like that.
Ah, I have probably said too much. This voice is getting hard to do. I was hoping that Lord Eustace would be here to enjoy this, but at any rate, I'm happy that I could talk to you all about this. We got to learn a little bit more about Eustace, so likewise.
Haha, he's gonna be so embarrassed.
Well, that brings my request to an end. Thank you all for your help. There's plenty of soup left over, so feel free to take it with you in the doggy bag.
Nom 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 nom. I ain't all sorry.
Oh, thank you. Let me give you this as well. It's the recipe to creamy chowder that this dish was based off. It could be made with more common ingredients. If you have the time, you should try to make it yourselves. Cool.
Yeah, let's do it right now.
Thank you, Hammond, for both the delicious meal and the recipe. This is the least I could do for Lord Eustace's friends. Goodbye then. I wish you luck with your future endeavors.
Nom nom nom.
Gosh, I can stop doing that voice.
Wait! I forgot to tell you.
Oh, jeez. Okay, this episode went on for a little long. Gonna cut it here. We'll see everybody next time.